Good evening, everybody. We are live.
All right.
I'm back again with another American Math tutorial, the American Math lesson. We're gonna have some
Hmm.
fun today, doing some more recipe conversions, and I have a little problem, word problem that I'm gonna need Kira to help me with solving. I'm gonna try to let her be as hands-on with it as possible, so she can use her own intuition and brilliance to figure it out. Okay?
Okay. Interesting.
So let's hop in with our warm up to go ahead and get started and make sure that Kira has remote control ability. Those are some pretty important actions we got to go ahead and get checked out.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Oh, you see that? All right, Kira, can you remote control?
I do.
There we go.
Oh, good. It's slow. It might just be me. Oh, my bad.
Try again.
All right, let me see again. No. Eh, this is good as it gets. Yeah, it
A
works.
little lag.
A little bit, but we'll be fine.
All right, that's cool. Well, we're going to go ahead and leave out this wonderful 16th chart that Kira helped us out with because I'm going to start us out with our warm up. With Kira
Mhm.
placing 11/16ths of a cup into the play space.
All right. Remember that these two are separate rows. So we have 16 rows in total. So let's get this started. 11/16. Oh, wait, what happened? Come on. Let me
Give
grab
me
the
a second.
tablespoon.
I forgot that I should have left you with your what's it called? One of them turned to the side.
Oh, sideways.
Yeah, that's pretty important.
There
All
we
right,
go.
now you're good.
Right, I'm gonna stack this up a little more realistically now. So 11/16 of a cup. So 1 tablespoon is 1/16. So then an ounce would be 2/16. So knowing that an ounce is 2/16, I guess now we could take a shortcut, to be fair. So how about knowing that 1 ounce is 2/16, we'll go by twos until we can't anymore. So then this would be 2/16, 16, 6/16, 8/16, and now we have 10/16, which is 5 ounces. Okay, so now that leaves us with one more. Now, this 11/16, however, which is also 4 ounces and a half, but this is unrealistic because we can't just pour it and have one side uneven than the other in a cup. So instead, we're gonna have to delete that and just put a tablespoon into our tablespoon beaker because that's 1/16. So overall, we have 11/16, aka 5 ounces and 1 tablespoon.
Perfect. Now let's go ahead and place 7/8ths of a cup.
7/8 of a cup. All
Yep.
right. All right, let's get started. Let's clear these. Boom, boom, boom. We didn't really do that, but it's cool. We'll start over. So 7/8 of a cup. We know a cup has 8 ounces. So 1 ounce would be 1/8. We're not cutting it in half right now. So let's just remove that. We don't. So now we have 7/8. So this is 1/8 because this is 1 ounce out of the 8 possible ounces we can fill. So this would be 2/8 or 1/4, 3/8, 4/8 or 2/4, aka half a cup, 5/8, 6/8, which is 3/4, and 7/8, which is 7 ounces. Boom.
Excellent. Moving on, let's try to make 9/8ths of a cup. How will we do that?
Okay. So 9/8 from a cup. We can start from here. So we have 7/8 right now. So then we have 8/8, like, or 4/4, whatever. So we have a full cup. So that's 8/8 right there. So 9/8 would mean we need an additional ounce. So that means we just have to put an ounce into our ounces beaker to give us 9 out of the 8 ounces that can be put into a cup.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Perfect.
explain that
So,
a little weird.
no, I think you did great. There are 8 ounces in a cup, so we filled up a cup and we have one more eighth left, so that goes in the ounces beaker. Perfect.
Mhm.
Now I want you to try. Ooh. Excuse me. We want
Mhm.
6/3 fluid ounces. How will we place 6/3 of a fluid ounce?
I got you. So we know that a fluid ounce is, hold on. All right, made up of 3 centiliters, which is why that's our denominator being 3, because we can fit 3 centiliters into our ounce, aka 6 teaspoons. So, with that being said, we need 6 out of the 3. So, basically, that just means we need 2 full ounces. So, I'll just demonstrate that. So, like right here, this is our 1/3, right? Second centiliter, our 2/3. Boom. And oh God, I just wrote that 3 horribly, but ignore it. But this one is our 3/3. So now we have a full ounce. So now we can clear and carry that. Oh, that didn't work out. That's okay. Now we can clear and carry that into our cup. So boom, remember this is 3/3 right here as an ounce. Boom, 3/3. And then that means we need an additional 3/3. So let's be another ounce because again, we can put 3 liters into an ounce and we need 6. So 3 plus 3 is 6. We need 2 ounces. So 2 ounces be our answer.
Perfect. Excellent job. Excellent job.
Mhm.
All right. So, how we feeling about today's warm up? You feel warmed up?
Yeah, I'm good. It's relaxing.
Perfect. So let me hop over here and give me 1 second.
All right. Mhm.
Here it is. Okay. Today's recipe. Perfect. Um, do I want to do it like this? I didn't think so. Um, what, what's happening? Okay. Kira, can you see this?
Yes, I can.
Okay, perfect. So we're going to be converting this recipe um into milliliters just like how we've done in all of our other lessons. Okay?
Okay.
So I want you to go ahead and get started and walk me through the process. We're starting out with 4 tablespoons. We're going to blow through this.
All right. 4 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. We know there's 2 tablespoons in an ounce, so it's 2 ounces, which makes up 4 tablespoons, and that's 60 milliliters.
Oh wow, perfect. So you're going to do this mentally. And I can we can hop over here then. Perfect. So 4 tablespoons is 2 ounces. That's what you said?
Yep.
Excellent. Now, next up, we have 1/4 of a teaspoon of baking powder. How will we convert that into milliliters?
Ugh, I hate doing this. All right, quarter of a teaspoon. That would be, remember our milliliters. So a quarter of a teaspoon would be 12 milliliters.
You got this.
Hold on. Hmm. 1.5.
So
Hold on,
close.
hold on.
So close. Say again?
1.25.
Spot on. That's
There
it.
we go. I was like, wait,
Nice.
that makes sense. There we go.
You're good. All right. Next up is 1/4 of a cup. What's that in milliliters?
Oh, wait. Oh, I was confused. What were we looking at? But you said, oh, 1 tablespoon of a cup or a quarter of a cup. All right, 1/4 of a cup is 2 ounces. Wait, where do you see that on here? Are you just making that up?
Voila.
Oh, no, we skipped 1 tablespoon. That's why. My bad.
No, I thought we just did 1 tablespoon, didn't we?
We did 1/4 of a teaspoon.
Oh, we did. Man, I skipped a tablespoon. Let's
One
backtrack.
tablespoon. Yeah, 1 tablespoon is 15 milliliters.
Perfect. Okay, now it's 1/4 of a cup.
There we go. All right, 1/4 of a cup would be 2 ounces.
But what's that in milliliters?
Milliliters. There we go.
60 milliliters. Excellent. 3 tablespoons of creamy
Three.
peanut butter. What's that in
You didn't hear those explosions, did you? Or he was
no.
caught. Okay, don't worry, I'm not gonna blow up. But three
Yeah, let's hope
tablespoons.
not. Oh, I don't need that on stream.
I'm sorry, yo. All
Girl
right.
explodes on Matt's stream. That'll get views. Let me
Okay.
stop.
All right. So 3 tablespoons. We know 2 tablespoons is an ounce. Boom, that's 30 milliliters. So 30 plus 15 would be 45 milliliters.
Excellent. And what's 3 tablespoons of semi-sweet chocolate chunks?
Mm. 3 tablespoons of semi-sweet chocolate chunks, even though that's not enough for me. Okay, I'm just letting you know. It's not enough for
Hmm.
me. Would be 45 milliliters.
Excellent. Okay, perfect.
You're lacking
Excellent.
on the chunks, by the way.
They're 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 lacking.
Yeah, you need at least like maybe 2.5 ounces.
2.5 ounces? Yeah, that's mostly
Yeah,
chocolate.
no problem with that.
You know, I think I can get with you on that one. I do love me some chocolate too. All right. So now here we got a red velvet mug cake recipe, and we want to try it out. But it says that we need to make this a recipe in a large mug. All right.
Hmm.
But what constitutes a large mug? We have 8 ounce mugs, we have 10 ounce mugs, we have 4 ounce teacups. So, how would, and this is going to be the challenge for you, how would we figure out if this recipe with the ingredients we see can fit inside of an 8 ounce mug?
Mm,
So, we have an 8 ounce mug,
yes,
and
we
we
do.
need, and we need to see, can this recipe be made inside of that mug?
I mean, we can always like uh combine the amount, I guess like add the amounts together to see if they'll
Okay,
make up,
sounds good.
or just keep going until you get 8 ounces and be like, oh, yeah, we're gonna need something else clearly.
Okay. I I like the first option that you said with adding everything up. So you want to give that a shot?
Yeah, let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot.
All right, perfect.
So, hmm, oh God. All right. So 3 tablespoons of milk, that is 45 milliliters. So you got a calculator on you? You gonna keep that in mind?
Let's use the play space. I'll share
Yeah.
it back with you, and we can do it like
Yeah.
that. Okay.
Yeah.
And don't worry about converting this one into milliliters. Right now, we just want to focus on seeing can that recipe fit in this 8 ounce cup. All right. So we have
Yeah.
an 8 ounce cup over here. I'll paste in our. Actually, no.
You
Ha-
just kind of leave like, oh,
I'll write them in here as we need them.
do you like red velvet?
It's really just chocolate cake, so I
Mm,
guess
nah,
you don't like red velvet.
nah. It's to me, it's not chocolate cake. To me, maybe I just have the bad kind because it tastes like
Hold up,
straight.
hold up. What's going on, Kira? We gotta hold up. So you've never tried
Hmm.
cheesecake.
Nope,
You don't like red velvet cake.
nope,
It doesn't count as chocolate cake to you.
no.
What do you like? You like chocolate, that's for sure.
Yes.
You'll have just a mug
But
full of chocolate, but is that it?
I mean, like the red velvet. I don't know. Like red velvet to me just ain't chocolate. I feel like I can just taste the chemical in there or something.
You
Or
know
like
what? I'll give you that because they do. The only thing that makes it red is the dye. So,
exactly.
so yeah, you're saying you can taste the
Yeah, so
uh
like can we die, whatever. Just no.
okay. That makes sense. I can give you that. That's still no excuse for you not trying cheesecake though. We still got to make sure that that
Uh,
happens.
all right, all right, all right, all right. Can't bail out on it.
All right, back to this. We need to start out with 3 tablespoons of milk, if I'm remembering correctly. We have 3 tablespoons of milk. So let's add that into the play space.
All right, 3 tablespoons of milk. We know an ounce holds 2 tablespoons. Oh, hold on. Don't have control.
Oh, let's fix that.
All right, there we go. Oh, go ahead. There we go. So we know 2 tablespoons make up 1 ounce. So to get that third tablespoon, we'll just slap that into the tablespoon beaker. Boom. That's 1 ounce or ounce and a half.
Excellent. So now we need to add in half a teaspoon of white vinegar. So,
Oh, we do have a droplet. Half a teaspoon.
oh, and in this case, feel free to just go ahead and round up these like half of teaspoons, since with the milliliter groups.
Oh, okay. So don't have any decimals floating around.
Right. So instead of having, for example, if we had half a teaspoon is 2.5 milliliters,
Yeah.
right? Just go ahead and put in 3 milliliters. Round it up to
Oh,
2.5. I mean
well, he
to
done
to
said
just
it
three
for me.
milliliters.
Well, he done said it for me. But um, we have 3 milliliters because I'll at least demonstrate it. Let's bring out this teaspoon. This teaspoon, we'll cut it in half. Just discard that top part. As you can see, we have 2 full milliliters. That's one. That's two. And we have half of our third milliliter, so that'd be 2.5 milliliters. But since we're rounding up, it's going to be three, up 3 milliliters. Hold on. Can I let me? There we go. So it's gonna be 3 milliliters, and where are we gonna put it? I guess we could just slap it in there. I mean, the teaspoon until we need the teaspoon beaker or something.
Yeah, we can leave it in there for now.
Boom.
Um, on to the next. Now we have 4 tablespoons of all-purpose flour.
All right, easy. So we know 2 tablespoons make 1 ounce. So just count by the part twos. So that'd be 2 tablespoons and 1 ounce, and then 4 tablespoons right there of all-purpose flour. So now we have 3.5 ounces and 3 milliliters. Let's keep moving.
So what's our next step?
So now we need 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar.
All right, I'll write that in here. 2 TBO.
All right, 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar. Easy. 2 tablespoons make up 1 ounce. Boom, that's another one. We can do the next one. One
What's up
full.
next?
Oh, I want to skip that too. All right, there we go. 1 teaspoon of cocoa powder. Okay.
There's the chocolate. We can't forget about that.
All
One
right.
teaspoon.
1 teaspoon. All right. So our teaspoon beaker's full. So how about what if we just put it in a centiliter beaker and then just slap some milliliters in there? The 3 milliliters in there.
I'm okay with that.
All right.
I am 100% okay with that.
1/4 teaspoon of baking powder. 1/4 of a teaspoon. All right. So that is, I got to round it up. So that's 1.25. So that would be what, 1.25? You can't round that up. So wouldn't that just be, that'd be 1.3, but that's below 5. So wouldn't it just be 1 milliliter?
Yep, we can just leave it as 1 milliliter.
We're just gonna slap that in there too. In our centiliter beaker, boom, that's 4 milliliters. All right,
All right.
we're gonna add a pinch of salt.
Pinch of salt. You know what? We'll just throw in an extra milliliter for that and clear carry these into a teaspoon.
All right, that makes our lives a little easier.
Yeah, because a pinch of salt is not gonna get up a milliliter, but this is just so that we can, what's it called?
Give like make it easier, I guess. Or
Not only make it easier, but this is just so that we can know if this recipe will fit in this cup. This isn't like a
okay,
scientific study or anything like that for the exact volume of the product of these chemicals mixing together. We just want to know after we mix all these things together, should they be able to fit in this 8 ounce cup? So,
yeah.
so yeah. Next up, 1.5 tablespoons of vegetable oil.
All right, gotcha. 1 1/2 of a tablespoon. So we're gonna have another tablespoon. Do I have one? There we go. Now another tablespoon. Boom. Since we have that, that clears into an ounce. Bring that over. There we go. Now we need half of a tablespoon. So drag out a tablespoon. Chop that in half. Boom. So right now we have a full teaspoon. 1 teaspoon. Boom. And put that back. All right, half a teaspoon is 2.5 milliliters, but we'll say 3 milliliters to round it up. We don't have any drops, though.
I'll get them back for us. Yeah, we're gonna kidnap you, buddy. Thank you. Yoink.
Hopefully no one has that without context.
Yeah, let's keep the contact. All right, there you go. Now you should be able to have your milliliters.
All right, so to make some space, let's put this teaspoon in our centiliter. Boom, that clears and carries into a tablespoon. Bada bing, bada boom. And that gives us room for our 3 milliliters to just be slapped into our teaspoon beaker. 1, 2, and up. Okay, not 3. Come on. 3. There we go.
There we go. All right, nice. So what was that? That was our 1.5 tablespoons, right?
Yes.
I'm just putting it here so we can keep track. All right, next up is 5 drops of food coloring.
All right. 5 drops of food coloring. A drop is also known as a milliliter. Is going to be a teaspoon. So that means we'll drag a teaspoon into our centiliter beaker for the sake of space. Boom. So then we don't need that. Then we'll drag our additional 3 milliliters and put that along with our centiliter beaker.
Perfect.
Boom.
And just to be clear, drop is a very general term in the way that we're using it right now, because technically speaking, a drop of water to say a drop of alcohol will have different values. But for the sake of this exercise and for understanding how drops work when it comes to cooking, we're just going to count a drop as a milliliter and put that into our play space. Again, this is just to make sure that everything can fit, because in reality, a drop might be a lot smaller. This food coloring is going to be a lot smaller than a milliliter. Okay?
Yeah. All right.
All right. Moving on. Powdered sugar for dusting, mini chocolate chips optional.
Hmm.
So you know what? We're gonna actually let Kira decide how many mini chocolate chips are we gonna be putting in this red velvet cake,
That's have to be mini chocolate chips. All right.
or just general chocolate chips. It's all chocolate.
Yeah. Let's see. Mini chocolate chips, though. Our case. Let me envision my kitchen set real quick. Give me like 2 ounces or 4 tablespoons of
Two
mini chocolate.
ounces, two
Yep.
fluid ounces of mini
Mini
chocolate
chocolate.
chips. So go ahead
Yep.
and add that into our play space.
All right. Mm, 1 ounce, 2 ounces. Boom. We okay. My choices may have affected us greatly.
All right, excellent. So now, what's the total value of the total volume of this recipe?
All right. So we have 7.5 ounces,
Mm-hmm.
and we have not even half a centiliter. And we have 1 teaspoon and 3 milliliters. There we go.
Excellent. Very good. So, will this recipe be able to fit inside of an 8 ounce cup?
Barely.
Barely, barely.
Yes, it
Now,
would.
uh, but also keep in mind, Kira, from your experience making these mug cakes and cookies,
Oh,
don't the cookies expand a little when they're inside of the cup?
oh no, they expand a lot. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll fit for now. But the moment you put it in that microwave, nah.
Mm-hmm.
You need about what size is the cup I use? Mm, I'm gonna just say you could probably gonna want an additional 4 ounces for safety.
4 ounces for safety. So how big would that mug be? If this is an 8 ounce mug, how big would the ideal mug be?
Hmm. Ideal 8. So yeah, like about a 12-ounce mug, or to be really safe, give it about 15-ounce mug.
15 ounce mug?
Yeah.
Like a big
Yeah.
one? Okay,
Yeah, they expand a lot.
got it. So when the recipe says a large mug, we really need a large mug. Now, I might live on the dangerous side a little bit, so I would use something closer to I would use closer to a 10 ounce mug. I think that would work for me because I kind of like it when it reaches just the top and fills up the mug the whole way. But again, to be safe, 12 to 15, anywhere within that range. But you can do this recipe or go through this process so that we can figure it out. Now, what would happen though if we took out your extra
Mhm.
2 ounces of chocolate chips?
Hmm.
Would it fit a little bit better?
It would definitely fit a little better. Um, hmm. Let that joint have like 1 more ounce on there probably for growth. But Mr. Bird lives on the dangerous side, so he's probably gonna settle for this 8 ounce.
For me, yeah. This
It is the cutoff. But I mean, yeah, you don't have to have it like specifically a 1 ounce larger mug. If you got 8 ounces, sure, go ahead and use it. If it spills though, um, hopefully you're not against eating out the microwave or something.
All right. So that's perfect. That's going to conclude today's American math lesson. Oh, actually, I have one more question. Kira, if we were to double this recipe, would it be able to fit inside of an 8 ounce cup?
If we were able to double this,
Yes.
no, no, no. Because first of all, even if we did double it, remember it expands, so it's not even going to be at the 8 ounce mark. Because remember, first off, we have 5 ounces in there. So then if we double it, that's going to be 10.5 ounces plus, no, wait, if we're doubling it, we already have half. Never mind. So that's going to be like 11 ounces. So
Mm-hmm.
we're going to have like 11 ounces, 1 teaspoon or 2 teaspoons rather, a centiliter, and, um, Oh, 3 teaspoons in 1 milliliter. That's not gonna fit, okay?
Hmm.
That like without the expansion. So then you're definitely gonna need that 16-ounce mug. I'm not gonna lie. Or
100%.
yeah. But
All
yeah.
right. But yeah, 100%. Well, this has definitely made me hungry, so I'm gonna go see if I got some ingredients to make a mug cake. I did make one the other evening, but I forgot to record it. I was in the middle of making it because it was just a late night snack, and I was like, right, need to record it, but we'll have
It turned out
a
good.
oh, it turned out great. I had a little chocolate wafer thing, stuck it in the center so it could get nice melted and gooey. Yeah, it was good.
The jealousy. How'd you get it to stop growing in the microwave? I guess I just needed a bigger mug or something.
Yeah, did yours overflow?
Yep.
Okay.
Thank
Maybe
God.
it could be a lot of things. It could be the microwave. See, it also could be the mug because I found I've been experimenting with different types of mugs, and certain
Mhm.
ones get a lot hotter than others, and they cook it through more. Like you get different textures depending on what type of mug you cook it in. So I'm still experimenting.
I used like this type of textured mug
Mm-hmm. Ooh,
in order to feel that.
careful. Don't spill
I
it on
didn't
your
realize it was
laptop.
butter. But yeah, I use that type of mug, so it has a what is this porcelain type texture? Whatever this glassy texture is,
I think that's ceramic.
ceramic, whatever. Jesus, I'm choppy, but um, yeah, that's what I use. So it did get real hot,
Mm,
so that's probably why I got a moon rock.
right. So it could also be your microwave settings, the how much energy it's putting into it. So just keep on experimenting with it.
How
Um,
much does yours have? Mine says 1,000 watts.
I don't know.
Uh,
Um, yeah, it doesn't say when it says the energy settings, it just says high and low. It doesn't say the exact energy. It's probably on the
uh,
inside somewhere. I'll take a look and find
it's on
out.
the inside when you open the door, and it's just at the bottom for the
Oh,
heat.
okay, then I'll check there. I haven't looked there yet, so I'll check there. But yeah, my issue has been getting some of them because I always double the recipe because I really like cookies and these little cakes. But sometimes I have issues having it cook through all the way. Sometimes the bottom will still be a little uncooked. So I need to run it again for like 20 seconds to get it cooked all the way through.
Hmm. Okay, mine's is a weird mixture. Like it's definitely cooking, but it turns into like a half cooked, half not cooked. I don't know what's going on.
Interesting.
It's all cooked around, but not in the middle. So
Hmm.
yeah,
Try a
that's
different mug.
yeah, definitely. What am I gonna have to do with a plastic cup? Disintegrate?
No.
Yeah, that's a bad idea.
I would use a mug. Try not to use plastic because that also it can melt and leach into your food and you don't want that.
Yeah. Ugh. Okay, I figure out. Also, did you have a problem with the moisture of yours?
It depends. So like with the mug cookies I made, the moisture turned out really good, or if anything, a little too wet, a little undercooked. Yours have been drying out, right?
Yes.
That's weird. I'm gonna need to look through I definitely I need to look through your footage uploaded to the Q file, right?
Well, yeah, no, it needs to finish, but
Okay. It's still
yeah,
going? Okay.
yeah, it canceled, so I had to redo it again. After a certain amount of time, it doesn't keep the uploaded progress.
Got it. Well, shoot me a text when that's done, because this must be something with your cooking process that's having them come out drier. Um,
Yeah, because it was everything was amazing. The batter, perfect. Then it hits straight to the microwave. It's gone. It's unsalvageable. I'm like, okay,
try turning your microwave down to 850.
850.
Yeah, turn it from 1,000 volts down or watts, whichever, down to 850 and cook it for a little bit longer. So put it in for a minute, test it, and then put it in for like another 20 to 30 seconds.
All right, all right. We'll give it another go.
But this is fun, ain't it? Being able to make these little recipes and experiment with them and stuff, it has way less of a commitment to making a whole cake, you know?
Yeah, I'm gonna make my dad make it one of these days because he clowned me when I got a moon rock. I'm like, okay, yours comes out perfect. I don't know what to do. I'm at
Mm-hmm.
this rate. I'm just like, okay, never mind.
Mm-hmm. Got it.
But
But
hey,
all right. That's all we got for everyone today. Thank you again for joining us. We had a lot of fun. We will see you next week with some more American Math content. Everyone be safe and happy learning.